Alright, so before the video starts, I just want to say that a few of the separate videos in this were downloaded to the cloud and were unable to be taken off of the cloud, so we had to replace a few of them. So that's why some of them you'll see, some of the scenes in here you'll see in my bedroom, and some of them you'll see down here in the living room. So I apologize for the poor lighting. It's quite yellow. Homie!
Homie! Why would you zoom in? Homie!
Alright, so I apologize for that, but hopefully you can still enjoy the episode, so on with the video. Hey guys, today we're reviewing LEGO Cities The Arctic Ice Crawler, which has 200 pieces, and I don't know why I said that. I need to stop dragging out these intros. Alright, on with the video. Alright, so this is the Arctic Ice Crawler. I'm going to give my negative and then positive feedback. Peter, would you like to start us off?
Sure.
Do you see anything wrong with this?
Not really. I guess it's just sort of the only thing that bothers me is I think I'm not a big fan of the back piece, how it bulges out a little bit.
Where's that?
I think it looks a bit awkward. That's true. I feel like they should have just made a bigger inside.
If you're gonna do that, you should make it empty so you actually store stuff in it.
Yeah.
Now, to their defense, they do have this in the back,
That's true.
but really,
But it includes a mug. Which I do like Lego mugs, but you know, they're
a bit unnecessary.
yeah.
Now, maybe something they would actually have to do with this, like this. You can see there's a buzzsaw on the side. That makes sense, because it's, you know, they're removing stuff from ice. This I kind of had a problem with the arm right here, the asymmetry of it, because some of them are farther into the middle than the others. You know, for somebody with ADHD, that kind of bugs me, and OCD, I'm sure would bug me even worse, but I don't have OCD. So, alright, is that headpiece new? That hat?
Looks like it.
Yeah, so I like that. That's a fairly new piece. Oh boy. Okay, let's just bobby back. Okay, so in the front there are two levers. Originally there was only one in the set, but I said this, I will say this many times on my channel, I hate it when there's only one lever in the middle, because it doesn't make sense, and the minifigure can't grab it, you know? In Chima, they always used to have two, like that, like this, and maybe it's just the nostalgia, but I think that just like makes more sense, generally. The legs have a lot of mobility. I don't know how you could have done this, but maybe like on a ball joint, you could have made the legs so they can like actually move around. If you wanted to make, say, like an animation where it actually walked around, that would have been a little harder, but you still can do that since this part goes up. It would just be a little bit more difficult. I do really like the reference that they have on the side here. It says 60192, and I believe that...
Yep, that's the box number.
Yep, that's the box number. 60192. That's sort of a cool reference. Have they done it in the past? I wouldn't be surprised if they have.
They have, yes,
Yeah.
they have done lots of references, especially on the minifigures. They've done references to the creators and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I personally really like the inclusion of gunmetal, light gray gunmetal color of claws. I have some gunmetal.
I had a few of those.
Dog.
They were from the Bionicle series originally, weren't they?
Yeah,
I
think
believe so, yeah.
Mhm.
And then I remember I also got some with the Scorpions from the Lego Chima Season 2 series with the insects. The Scorpions had those.
Yeah, there's some pretty nice pieces.
I still have one of those Scorpions. Actually, no, I have two of them. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think that's all I ever had, but... alright. The ice. It's kind of cool that it has some symmetry on each side. Here, honestly, I would have liked a little bit more difference, but you know what? It turned out looking pretty nice. You can pull this out very easily. I would have probably liked a way that you could actually stick it in here, you know? Might have made it prove to be a little more difficult to get it out, but if you look in here, it's got a little teeny tiny wrap, which is nice because the other sets had like saber-toothed tigers or mastodons, whereas two of them had those, but a lot of them didn't actually have prehistoric animals. Some of them have like polar bears or huskies or fish, but I think it's kind of cool that they made a frozen animal in this one, even if it's not a huge one. It's something, and I kind of like that.
It's also a good way to get the gap without clinching.
It is. It
It's
is.
included in the Harry Potter
That
line.
has a little printing, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it has printing on the guys, but I'm saying on top of it, they don't have the Peter Pettigrew missing halo on top, which is good to get a plain rat for once, so you don't have to have like a bunch of rats with halo missing in the middle of their head.
Yeah.
But you know.
Alright, and then Scabbers.
Scabbards, yes.
Yeah. Peter Pettigrew's is human form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they mean the same alright. Okay. Do you see a whole lot else? These. They're a bit flimsy. I wouldn't, if I was making, say, an animation where I wanted them to stay up, it would be a bit difficult. Although, that would look more natural if they did stay fairly down. I feel like the feet might have sort of a gyroscopic ability. That might make sense since it is a machine. And you don't have to adjust it. It stands quite nicely, I'd say. I don't think there's a whole lot to criticize about this one, honestly.
I think the feed mechanism just hanging there kind of reminds me of the ATTE from Star Wars. That thing had like the hanging legs on the metal legs just hung there.
Yeah.
The other two legs were literally the supports. That's what they were. They were the supports there, and yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. I always kind of admired that feature. I mean, I know some people were like, that's kind of weird. It's not very good for animation, of course, but
I don't know.
you know, I like the sets, and
I mean, if you wanted, you could probably change it.
yeah.
You
Definitely,
could-
mods
you
on
could
this thing
probably
could be crazy. Like mods on any Lego set could be good. Unless the Lego set it makes
Sure, I
sense
think
to look ugly.
A really big thing in Lego has always been using your imagination. So, you know,
Modding
It fits.
sets. As
Yeah.
well.
alright, and then also the claw is great for animation because you've got you've got 4 joints right there, plus all the joints in the fingers, so, 5, because you can turn this as well. You've got a lot of possibility in this arm, so I recommend this for stop motion, definitely. And then with the arm, of course, you could pick this rat up. I don't know how I feel about there not being ice on the side of here, or translucent blue plastic on the sides of the ice cube. But, you know what, it is what it is. And again, you can probably do some modding on that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
alright, I think that's it.
Oh, I'm sure that's how this hook is supposed to grab it, is because these things are open.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just supposed
Yes,
to be there.
I agree.
But
That makes
I
sense.
understand what you're going at.
Sure.
Getting at. So.
Well, I think overall this is a pretty good set. What would you rate it, Peter?
Well, I like the set. It is a good way to, these things are cool to like. If you had a bunch of them, I know like building on this stuff isn't really great, but I think this is a good thing to have multiple of.
Sure.
And this to having multiple ice blocks, you could mod them and take out the vet and stuff, and like make landscapes.
Oh yeah.
So
You
I
could.
think, and yeah, the platform.
You wouldn't even need to take out the rat. You could leave it the way it is.
Yeah, you could, and the platform is pretty nice because it's good sized platform that you if you got a bunch of them you could put them all together.
Oh yeah, you can make something decent with that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's pretty good.
I'd say this is a pretty decent set as well. I'd give it about an 8.5. What about you?
Yeah, 8.5 sounds
Okay.
reasonable.
Alright, so I think that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if there's a certain one that you would like to see more of, or a certain set, that you would like to see us review, then comment it down below. And we have people that we have hired to read over the comments, and the top comment will be done. So, we thank you. Okay? And have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye. We can go over there.
Hi
Go with
guys.
me.
How are you?
Oh, hi. Peter! No! Pets cat and smacks his owner in the face.
Yeah, that's how it was. I have my phone in my pocket. Get out!
Alright. No, this time we're actually doing this!
That's how the paper opening.
Just let it happen this time.